Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. Big thank you for the support you always grant this platform. For the few days I have been in politics, since I was born, I have grown seeing Raila in politics. And there's something I've never seen. There are those people who follow Raila Odinga. Like me, I have been Raila Odinga's follower. But I was baptized and got saved recently after the blood-based government. There are those politicians who are in ODM. If you remember Junet Mohammed's speech when Raila Odinga and William Ruto convened a parliamentary group meeting both for Kenya Kwanza and ODM, when Raila Odinga said he is proposing for MPs to be blocked from directly accessing the CDF funds, Junet said there is a culture in ODM. When Raila speaks, nobody is allowed to speak against. It's a culture that has been in ODM for the longest time. I have grown as Raila Odinga's supporter. You can also agree. Paka ilifika mahali watu wanasema, kama baba amesema, hiyo imekuwa sheria. Ukienda hapa Luo Nyanza, unasikia mandugu zetu wanasema, munasema katiba. Kama baba nakesa soma katiba, bas, hakuna haja sisi kusoma. Baba akisoma na akisema iko sawa, bas, na sisi tuko sawa. So, si rahisi kupata kwamba kuna mwanasiasa kutoka ODM ama supporter wa ODM anapinga Raila. Hivyo ndio ODM imekuwa ikifanya kazi for the last 20 years it has been in politics. But I am surprised, very surprised that things are changing very fast. This is not even an ODM supporter. It is Raila Odinga's sister, Ruth Odinga. Ruth Odinga has made some remarks which to me, for those people who analyze politics like me, open a new chapter in the political space that Raila Odinga's sister can stand in public and oppose a decision made by Raila Odinga. It's called real democracy now. The least I expect is for Ruth Odinga, Winnie Odinga, Oburu Odinga to stand in public and speak something against what Raila has done. You can agree with me? It has never happened. And if it is happening, it has started happening now. Can we listen to what Ruth Odinga said?
The issue of devolution. And one of the main tenets of devolution is that the MCAs are oversights of the county governments. And therefore, the actual fact that the MCAs of Nairobi came out to oversight and say that they had no confidence in the governor of Nairobi should have been recognized and nothing should have been done. They should have been allowed to go through with that petition. And I tell the Nairobi MCAs that they should have continued with their process so that if in case they feel wronged, let them impeach him, let him go to Senate. Let Senate then say that whether he's right or not. But to stop the process when there was already grievances. I am from Kenya, I'm not from Nairobi. I am somebody who is actually a believer in devolution and oversight. And therefore, for me, I feel disappointed in what the Nairobi MCS have done. They should have gone through the process. They should have ensured that we actually uphold the devolution, the tenet of devolution that states that the MCAs are the actual oversighters of the governor. So for me, I'm very clear and categorical that the MCAs of Nairobi have let down the people of Nairobi.
There was an impeachment plot against Governor Sakaja, an impeachment that had been unanimously agreed to be tabled by both the Kenya Kwanza MCS and the ODM MCS in Nairobi County Assembly. It is in the public domain that Sakaja reached out to Raila Odinga and told him, Baba, see, I am dying. Please find a way of rescuing me. Raila reached out to William Ruto and told him, brother, look, Sakaja analia, anapelekwa nyumbani na MCA because of incompetence. Urgently, they convened a parliamentary group meeting. Iyo ya hao ma MCS. Yani namaanisha, National Assembly ni parliament. Kwa sababu it is a parliament under the county government. It's an assembly under the county government. So Raila wakaitisha parliamentary group ya ma MCS. Sababu mtu anaweza niuliza, kaka unasema parliamentary group, na hakuita wabunge, si alita ma MCA. Hata county assembly inaitwa bunge la county. So it's a parliament. Wakaitisha hao ma MCA, wakawaongelesha, wakasema go and zip up. The decision by William Ruto and Raila Odinga to shield Sakaja is the move that Ruth Odinga is finding unconstitutional and of what can be seen as corruption, because my MCS walipewa pesa. So Ruth Odinga is openly telling the world that she is disappointed that Nairobi MCS did not go on with the impeachment of Sakaja. Ni Ruth wanasema. And when she's saying she's disappointed, she's simply telling the people she is disappointed by Raila Odinga and William Ruto. So the meeting that William Ruto did with Raila Odinga has disappointed Ruth Odinga. But who was the initiator of that meeting? It is Raila Odinga. Because Sakaja personally didn't reach out to Ruto. Sakaja personally reached out to Raila Amolo Odinga. So if there's someone who initiated the process to block the MCS from impeaching Sakaja, it is Raila Odinga. So if Ruth Odinga is disappointed by the move, it simply tells us Ruth Odinga is disappointed by the move taken by Raila Odinga to block Sakaja's impeachment. Real democracy. And this has never happened. It is happening now because Kenya has come of age in terms of speaking your mind. Ile mentality ya kusema baba ameongea, ile mentality ya kusema ni baba alitisha mkutano wa kuchunga Sakaja, sasa hakuna kitu tutafanya, is long gone. People are beginning to think independently. Watu wameanza kufikiria vile wanasikia. Yani, people began to speak from their hearts. Ile slogan ya kusema ati sasa kama Raila alitisha mkutano, there's nothing we can say, it's all long gone. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.